My name is Jennifer. I'm doing this video just because, I guess. I see a lot of people doing pregnancy videos on YouTube, and I figured that I would do one. Not that I'm that much different than everybody else, but I don't really hear a lot of people talking about their complications that they're running into. So I figured that I would post one just because I am having some problems. I'm going to be 15 weeks tomorrow. And so far, at my 8-week ultrasound, I was 8 weeks and 5 days, and I was told that I have a blood clot under the placenta, and I was told not to have sex until I was 12 weeks, so as not to aggravate it. And my doctor told me that my body would either absorb it or I would pass it. And at my 12-week and 5-day ultrasound, I was told that it's still there, and told again not to have sex until I was 19 weeks. And they also told me that my placenta is sitting right on top of my cervix. So that was another reason they didn't want me having any kind of sex. And so I guess between those two things, I've been kind of nervous, even though the doctors have told me that it's fairly common that they see the two of those, not necessarily together, but that they see these problems in pregnant women often, and they usually correct themselves with the clot, like I said, by passing it or absorbing it. And then with the placenta, they said that the uterus usually will pull it up on its own, but right now it's sitting as low as it possibly can go. So I'm a little nervous about that, but I did find out that at my 19-week ultrasound is when they do the full exam of the baby. So I'll find out if that's still an issue, if I still have the clot. And I also get to find out the sex of the baby. So, and it seems like forever away because that's 4 weeks from now. And, you know, when I was waiting for my first ultrasound, that seemed like that was forever away. And then things started picking up, and it was going by so quickly. And now I'm anxious for my 19-week ultrasound, so that time just seems to be going slow again. And then I'm assuming it'll go pick up, and then, you know, coming towards the end of the pregnancy, it'll start to slow down, and it'll seem like, you know, labor will never come. But other than that, I've only puked once from having morning sickness. Although I get it throughout the day, mostly if I don't snack or if I don't eat. And I'm not really a big fan of meat. I have a hard time eating it anymore. I love fruit, but I have really bad heartburn, which I had before I even got pregnant, so now it's especially bad. And nothing seems to be working, and the only thing that I can take for it now is Prevacid or Tums. And, you know, I don't want to take in too much calcium because I don't want to, you can actually, I guess, cause, like, the calcium to build up on the baby's skin, so I don't want to do that. Let's see, what else? I haven't gained any weight. There was, like a week ago, I had lost like 3 pounds, and it wasn't from, like, I really haven't changed my eating habits. I snack a little bit more, but not, I eat healthier, so I think that's kind of balanced out. I really haven't gained, my last appointment I had gained a pound, but now I've lost it, so, let's see what else. I have felt, flutters a few times, one time that it was really pronounced, and I described it as bubbles. I felt like bubbles were popping in my stomach, and but I went online and I researched it, like what the first few times feel like, and another way that described it, what I was feeling, was like popcorn popping. I thought that was a really good description. Obviously really tired still. I could still take naps. It really isn't as bad as it was in the first trimester. It's gotten better. But still definitely tired. I have high blood pressure. That's my other problem. It's I had that before I got pregnant, and my mom had eclampsia with all three of us, so scary. Definitely something I have to watch. I was put back on my blood pressure medicine that I had stopped prior to being pregnant, and it was actually increased by 250 milligrams, a whole tab a day. So, and it's still been running kind of high. Today I took it was 132 over 83. Systolic number is not so bad, but diastolic is still kind of high. And so a lot of people think that because of that, because I don't want to go into an early labor, they think that I'm going to be taken out of work early, which financially these days I don't think really anybody can afford that. So I'm hoping, you know, to hang in there as long as I can. Almost paid off my car, so I want to get that paid off before I have the baby. And other than that, I'm really excited about it. My mom wasn't really excited at first, but she's gotten a lot better. I still don't really believe that I'm pregnant sometimes. Like, I mean, other than feeling sick, you know, when you're sick, you can always blame that on something else. And now it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, I'm pregnant. But I don't think it's really hit me because I'm really not showing a lot. I mean, my stomach just looks swollen, like right now, you know, like it looks like when people push out their stomach and kind of mimic being pregnant. I don't know. And I'm just barely, like, I don't fit in any of my pants. And it's just, even though technically my stomach isn't big enough to be wearing maternity clothes, it's a lot comfier just because of the stretchy bands. My boobs went up a size within the first 2 months. So I went from a D to now double D. And the straps kill my shoulders. I just, it feels like it's so tight that it cuts off the circulation in my arms. It hurts, and it especially hurts when you take it off, because, you know, you have that support all day and then all the weight, and it kills. Trying to think what else. I haven't really, and other than the few things I mentioned, I haven't run into any problems. My back is bothering me, but again, I had that prior. So it's not really helping. I did buy a pillow suggested by my physical therapist and my chiropractor, to sleep on your side, because your back is going to put all the weight up against your, I don't know, your spinal cord or something like that. It was something different. He used some medical term. But he told me to sleep on my side and make sure that I have the pillow in between my legs. And he gave me some different stretches to do for my lower back so it doesn't pinch. And it's gotten better. But definitely something a little concerned about as the baby grows. And it's amazing because I was reading that at the end, I think at the end of your second, no, not the end of your second trimester. By the end of your 18th week, so I guess that would be the end of the second trimester, your baby is 9 inches long. So it goes, in 1 month, it grows 6 inches. And this stuff just, it amazes me because it's such an amazing process. And I feel blessed to be experiencing it because there's so many people out there that can't get pregnant, and have to spend thousands of dollars in fertility drugs and different procedures. And, you know, I think a lot of people don't realize, you know, they take being pregnant for granted. And I think a lot of the younger girls that are getting pregnant these days, one in particular I know doesn't really care. She's not excited about it. She's like 17. And, you know, I think that some girls are just having babies to, you know, see what they look like or just to say they have one or whatever, but not really considering all the different changes that you're going to go through in your life and, you know, thinking about, are you financially stable? That sort of thing. But other than that, I will probably be doing another video after my 19-week ultrasound so I can tell everybody the sex And I'm hoping for a girl. It really doesn't matter either way. Obviously, as long as it's healthy, like everybody says. But definitely want a little girl. Everybody I know up here has been having boys. Everybody in my family, my friends. So if I have a boy, it's good because I'll have all sorts of free stuff. Stuff that I don't have to worry about buying, which is nice. I really don't mind hand-me-downs. Saves a lot of money, which matters these days. But, you know, if I have a girl, it'll be nice too because she'll definitely be spoiled. But, you know, nobody's having girls around here, so that'll be nice. And my family will be excited about that. So, but I will check back in 4 weeks, which seems forever and a day away. But I will let everybody know the sex of my baby.